Okay. Looks like we are good to go. My mic is working according to OBS that I'm reading there. I'm just going to mute my mic for a moment so I can send the video out to let everyone know that I'm live. I'll be back in just a moment. Bear with me. The stream will go quiet in a minute. I'll literally be 2 seconds, almost ready. Like I say, I'm just sending the video out. I muted it for a second there. I didn't want it to be really loud when I was typing out the video description that I'm linking out. Yeah, we're starting on time this time, which is nice. Actually starting bang on 7 o'clock. Sometimes I start beforehand or a little bit later, a little bit earlier. But we're actually starting on time. We'll see how we get on. And I got one more of these links to send out, and then we're good to go, I think. Yeah. And then I will have to check to see that chat is working as well, because my chat window messes up sometimes. We have chat, I can see it. So we've got Sylvatic, and we've got Luke. Welcome in. Sorry for the slight delay on responding to your messages there. Welcome in, guys. Good to see you. Everybody out the way, Mod is here. Big boy Mod is here. The man himself. We got Luke in. Thanks for hopping in, man. Thank you, Sylvatic, as well. So today, we are doing the charge-only run for Cuphead. Let me know if the mic is quiet, by the way, because I've done a little bit of a different setup for it. Starting the game again from the beginning. As always, I'm just going to run through the rules of this stream of what I'm doing. We are going to be using the charge-only weapon, but I need to unlock the weapon first, which means I'm going to need to play the tutorial level to get a coin, and then I'm going to need to play 2 run-and-gun side missions to get some more coins, so I can purchase the items already that I need. So the item that I need is the charge shot weapon. I need to purchase 2 additional weapons before I can use it, though. That's the thing. So here we are again, doing the tutorial level. And like I say, the only reason I'm doing this is just to get this 1 coin. So it's worth doing that, because it's one of the coins in the game that you get. And I haven't done it again. I haven't asked how are Sylvatic and Luke doing. First 2 in. Good to see you both, and I hope you've had a good day. Here we go. Get the coins. Sylvatic says, do them P rank. I won't be doing P rank on this stream. However, interesting you mentioned that, Sylvatic, because I am going to be doing a P rank only specific stream at some point. But not just now. But I'm definitely going to be doing P rank only. Eventually. I'm going to be going through everything on this game, you know. So, like, I want to be doing expert only. I want to try to do no damage expert as well. That's going to be a nightmare. Because no damage expert means if I take 1 hit during the fight, I'll have to start it again from the beginning of the fight. Luke says all good. Good to hear. Like I say, I've had a astonishingly busy day today in work, but I'm doing good. I'm feeling pretty good. I was a little bit ill, but I'm okay now. I think my throat was sore just from talking too much. I talk a lot. Yeah, this is the first run and gun level that we're doing. We're going to get 5 coins from doing this level, which we can use to purchase items that we need, and then we can purchase the charge, which we're really going to need. So that says S rank expert. Eventually, yes. And I'm very scared about that, Sylvatic, because doing that live is going to be horrible. I just took a hit there, lovely. Doing that live is going to be awful. And very upsetting. And I would hope not to bore people with it. I will do my best. So you know when you're doing it live, you know there's a lot of pressure on to do well. You know with the oh my word, I just moved the screen across. Sorry about that. It's quite difficult to get it done. You know. Rhino Rash, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome. We're on Cuphead again. For the foreseeable future, we're doing Cuphead every Friday. Although, just so you're aware, I'm going to be putting an update video out tomorrow, just to explain what's going on with the channel and everything. More details then. So, a little bit different this time. I'm actually going to be doing Treetop Trouble as well, because I need to get enough coins to be able to afford the charge shot. That stream would be really long, Sylvatic. It would be absolutely brutal trying to do S rank expert. It would be unbelievable. I'd like to give it a go though. Adam Plays, I'm here. Welcome, Adam Plays. Good to see that you made it in. I know you were asking me earlier about when the stream started. Just now, like 5 minutes ago, the stream has started. So welcome in. Thanks for hopping in, man. So yeah, I know you were looking for it. Each S rank took you an hour minimum. Well, I will say this. Some of the bosses I can S rank without too much difficulty. For me, Floral Fury, or you know the plant that everyone loves, I can S rank him kind of easily. I actually find the Battletoads, I just call Ribby and Croaks, I find them harder than Floral Fury myself. Some of the later bosses, imagine trying to do the dragon S rank live. I would hate that. I would want to commit. I'd jump out a window if I had to do that. Except Goopy and the Root Pack. Oh, of course. Well, Goopy and Root Pack are always easy, aren't they? Even on expert, they're easy. But yeah, I was gonna say. So everyone that's in now, thank you very much. We've got the guys are in. Thank you. Right. There's a boss at the end of this level that I hate, and I always like mess up on it, but we'll see how we get on. I like the thing is I don't do the run and gun levels so much, because sometimes I just like to run through this game with just the pea shooter, which we still have. We don't have the charge yet. We're working on that. Let's get the coin. Sledgehammer, welcome in. Welcome to Cuphead. Welcome to Drinks Container Head. Whatever you'd like to call this game. We're doing charge shot only, but first of all, we're going to unlock the charge, which is what I'm doing just now. There we go, lovely. I hate that boss. I don't know why that boss is not hard, but I hate it anyway. The dragon is kind of easy for you on expert. Interesting. Well, with the dragon, for me, the hard bit for the dragon is the second and third phase. The first phase is really easy, in my opinion, for the dragon. But the second and the third phase is a nightmare. And yeah, welcome in, Sledgehammer. We've got we've got the good guys coming in. Everyone's in now. The absolute dream team are in. Rhino Rash says, trying to S rank Grim Matchstick be like, yeah, exactly. I cry overwhelmingly. Right, we've got 14 coins now because we've done 2 run and gun levels. So now that we have that, we can purchase the charge shot. This is what we have to do to buy the charge shot. You need to buy the chaser, then you need to buy the lobber, and then the charge shot should be there. There we go. I do want the smoke bomb. I need 1 more coin for that. I can probably just pick one up instead of doing another run and gun level. I shouldn't have to do another run and gun level again. Equip the charge shot. There we go. No other weapons, as per usual. Now the game officially starts. We're going to do Root Pack. Let's get on with it. So, the charge shot, this is how this weapon works. As the name implies, you got to charge it up. You hold the button down, and the longer you hold it, the more damage it will do. It sends out a big beam, like that. And if you just tap it, you send out little tiny beams that do very small amounts of damage. So you got to charge it up. A lot of people say that the charge shot is the best weapon on the game because of how much damage it does. It does a lot of damage if you hold the button down like this, then release. I'm not a massive fan of it, I'll be honest with you. It's basically just the pea shooter, but with like a charge ability, and it fires slow. It's like a slower version of the pea shooter, basically, because it shoots in a dead straight line. And the way that you get the most use out of it is to hold the button down. It's quite slow. I'm not a huge fan of it. I prefer the pea shooter. But, you know, to each their own. What's good about it, even that when you have to shoot the small projectiles right, even if the charge shot does... Oh, I just took a hit. The charge shot does a tiny, tiny bit of damage. It still destroys projectiles, like in one hit, 1 or 2 hits. So that's good. Do you know the thing I find, because you've got to hold it down, I find that I spend so much time trying to, you know, fire the thing. That's the worst root pack I've ever done. I took 2 hits on the easiest boss for some reason. You got to hold the trigger down, and it kind of distracts me when I'm trying to, you know, move and whatever. Good old Flask Face. Yeah, Flask Face is an excellent thing for him. Pro tip for the second phase of the dragon: stand above the firewalls. Oh, well, that's what I always do. If I'm playing it without one of these challenges where I have to use a certain weapon, I'll just use the lobber. The lobber is amazing against the dragon. I definitely use that against him. Beaker Bonce. Brilliant. It's not Cuphead, he's Beaker Bonce. What a fantastic name that is. And you got the yeah! You gotta shout yeah after it. Like the CSI intro. Also, yeah, you kind of have to use the weak shot on like small projectiles and stuff, because otherwise it'll take too long to charge up. Just tap that and then do the little tiny bits of damage. The EX is good for this weapon. EX for the lobber is not great. See, we're on this phase already because it does so much damage. But like I say, you just got to charge after every single bullet you fire. You got to hold it down again, and just like I just wish I could do an endless stream of bullets. You know what I mean? Forgot to ask the new people that have joined in the stream, how are you doing? Hope you've had a good day. I've been quite busy today, but all is well. This bit of the fight is weird because it actually freezes the damage. You can't deal any damage right now. If you look at the health bar, it's not going down. That's because they want to make sure this boss is still alive for the final phase. This bit's going to be annoying with the charge shot, actually. This is just going to be annoying. Let's do EX. It's annoying because you're trying to focus on that, but then you're making sure that you're releasing the bullet at the right time as well to deal maximum damage, and it's like... I wish I could just continuously fire, but you can't with this weapon. Oh, that was my fault then, trying to do an EX. Trying to be cheeky with it. So you got to charge it up, what do you say? Sorry if you can hear my controller clacking, by the way. I'm using my Xbox pad, which I've wanted to use for a while on stream. I usually use the PS4 controller. That's the beauty of playing on PC, you can use whatever you want. I was using the PS4 controller, but I'm using the Xbox controller now, so that's good. If you press the attack button fast, it does more damage than P-Shooter. Oh yeah, you just gotta keep tapping it just really, really quickly, yeah. Sledgehammer says, your day has been up and down, but you're doing well now. Good to hear. Tried Elden Ring for the first time, very good. Mounted combat is fun. Elden Ring is great, but it's not advisable if you're in a bad mood, because it'll make you in even more of a bad mood. Right, I am going to get the super art. So we're allowed to use super arts and items, but we're only allowed to use the charge shot weapon. But we can use the super art, so let's grab this. It might come in handy. I really like the invincibility super art as well, but for the time being I do want to get this one. Super art one. Luke there says, you're more used to Xbox controls. Yeah, well, to be honest with you, Luke, I prefer Xbox controllers. Very controversial opinion I have here. I'm not a massive fan of PS4 controllers. But sometimes I have to use it. I have no choice, I have to use it. But I much prefer Xbox controllers, which I'm using now, which is like a treat for me. I prefer the layout, I prefer how they feel. I prefer the analog sticks and the triggers on them. You know, it's a personal preference kind of thing. I know people that really like the Nintendo Switch controllers. How did I nearly miss that? But I really like the Xbox controllers are my favourite one, I would say. So that it says, trying to keep You keep trying to S-rank Dr. Kahl over and over. That's gotta be stressful. It's fine, you're a Souls veteran. Well, Sledgehammer, I finished Dark Souls 1 and 2. I never finished Dark Souls 3. And I'm near the end of Elden Ring. So I'm doing okay. Lucas the Epic. Sup, how you doing? How's it going, Lucas? Welcome in. Welcome to Cuphead. And we're doing charge only, which means we're only allowed to use the charge weapon that you see there. So we're not going to be using anything else, only the charge, and we can use whichever super arts and items we want, which is good. Adam Play says, Brad, do you like Cuphead more than Shrek? Oh, Shrek 2. That's a very interesting, weird question, but I think I'd prefer Cuphead over Shrek 2, the game. Although Shrek 2 is a fine game, it's very fun. I think I prefer Cuphead. I play Cuphead a lot more than I play Shrek 2. But that being said, Shrek 2 is very fun. And it's very goofy, which I appreciate. It doesn't take itself too seriously. Embarrassingly, I took 2 hits on the root pack. I have no idea how I took damage on root pack. And I took no damage on the frogs, Ribby and Croaks. Taking damage on the easiest boss in the game is kind of humiliating, isn't it? Although a lot of people say Goopy is the easiest boss. Well, Goopy's easier than root pack, I would say, but you know. Getting hit on these tutorial bosses shouldn't happen. It should never happen. Oh, you can still deal damage when he's in this state, I forget. Here we go. You can actually kill him quicker than you're supposed to. If you use, like, specific damage just before he gets going, you know? You can, like, kill him before he's at the final phase. Boom! Get out of there. Luke says, Xbox feels like a Dreamcast controller. Kinda. I would say sort of. Weirdly, it actually reminds me of a GameCube controller with the analog sticks and things. Lucas says, cool challenge. Yeah, thank you very much. I think it's neat to try to do it. So basically, Lucas, I've gone through all of the other bosses on this game with only using one weapon. I think this is the final weapon of the game where I've done it. I've done pea shooter, charge shot, pea shooter, lobber, roundabout. I've done all of them. This is the final weapon, I think, for going through the whole game with just the one. The Switch controllers work well. Yeah, interestingly, I've got a Breath of the Wild Switch controller that I use on PC. I don't have a Nintendo Switch, but I have a Zelda Breath of the Wild Switch controller that I use, and it's wonderful. It has a gold D-pad, which is very fancy indeed. I got it from Game. You might have seen it, like Luke might have seen it in Game, actually. Or Rhino Rash might have seen it, if you've looked at Switch controllers. I think the Switch is a fantastic games console, by the way. I've not got one, but I've played friends' Switch consoles that they have. They are excellent. I'm going to catch up on chat in just a minute. There are a few messages I didn't read there. I do apologise. I will have a look in just a minute. Let me just kill this Hilda Berg, and then I will have a look at the chat and see what people are saying. When I first played this game, I know a lot of people would probably say this, when I first played this game, I found Hilda Berg ridiculously difficult. I just couldn't do it at all, and I just kept dying. But when you get the hang of it, Hilda Berg's not so bad, you know what I mean? Hilda Berg is alright. Oh my word. You can deal a lot of damage in this phase by here until she sort of has a tantrum. I'm saving my EX super meter for when she goes into the final phase. When she does her little tantrum thing here, you can deal... Oh, no, it freezes damage, sorry, is what I'm saying. It freezes damage, so don't use the super there because you'll waste it. Wait till she turns into the final form by here. Now you can deal damage to the boss again. And land the super. But yeah, I used to, like, genuinely really struggle with Hilda Berg, though. I used to think it was, like, insanely hard, you know what I mean? That being said, I'm nearly dead. But I mean, like, I would literally die like 50 times, and I would get stuck for like hours, and I couldn't do it. I used to find it as hard as I find the dragon. You know what I mean? Well, let's catch up on chat. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit behind everybody there. Sledgehammer says, nice one, would recommend Bloodborne. I have Bloodborne, and I haven't played it very much. I've only played like a couple of hours of Bloodborne. I do have it. But when I next play on my PS4, I should probably play Bloodborne again. Luke says, not sure it's true, but the people who made Shrek 2 are the same people who made the first 2 true crime games. I think it might have been the same development team. It probably was, Luke, to be honest. So that says the expert mode just yeeted the ball. Yes, it does. That's a very interesting point that you say this, Lovatic. If you play Hilda Berg, what we just did there, if you play this on expert, it skips the bull phase for some reason. I don't know why they decided to do that. Also, I'm aware there's a coin in the trees there. I forget how you get it. How do you get the coin? So you talk to this guy. How do you? I can't remember. There's a coin there. Before I go and do Floral Fury, I'm just going to tell you a tiny bit of trivia. This guy you see here, with the axe for his head, Chip, he was one of the early designs for Cuphead, for the player character Cuphead. So we could have been playing as him, but they changed their minds. So that says the Switch has the best games aside from PC. Since you can get everything, okay. And the controllers are pretty good too. Yeah, well, like I say, the Switch controller that I have, I really like it. It feels like an Xbox controller to me. The only thing is, they switched the A, B, and the X and Y buttons around, which confuses me. Ryan Rash says, yeah, there's a bunch of those themed controllers for Switch at game. Yeah, there's some Mario ones. I did see like there was a red. Of course, it's red. It's Mario. There was a red Mario controller. But yeah, the Breath of the Wild controller with the gold D-pad is beautiful. It's really nice. I think I did send a picture of it in the Discord before. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh. I accidentally, Can we kill the thing now? No, okay. The first phase lasts a lot longer on Expert on this boss. Can we use the super? Yeah, we can. I might have been better off using it another bit. Axehead, yeah, just call him Axehead instead of Cuphead. Lumberjack man. Oh, I just took a hit. Really? I took a hit on Floral Fury? That ain't great, is it? This part at the end is really easy in my opinion. The only bit that I find hard is the fact that you've got the plant up above that gets in the way a bit. If I had a better weapon for dealing with small enemies, it wouldn't be so bad. All good. It's weird, I know it sounds weird, but the charge shot, even though it deals a lot more damage, I find the game harder when using it. Because you've got to charge it up, which takes time to do, and you're kind of open for attack. Axehead, call him Axehead, I love that. Adam Plays says, Bread, you get the coin when you finish L1. Yes, that's it, Adam Plays, very good point, that's it, yeah. Would have made sense with Whetstone. Yeah, I know, right? Because the Whetstone is literally his head as an axe. Kokawi says, why was there no stream on Wednesday? There was. I did stream on Wednesday, Kokawi. I streamed Sonic Generations. And I had a lot of fun with it. Sledgehammer says, alright, gonna head off now and focus on work. Good luck on the challenge and stay toasty. I like that. Stay toasty. That's a good one. That fits perfectly for the bread bin brand. I like that. Thank you very much, Sledgehammer. I'm keeping that. But I will credit you for it. I'll say stay toasty. It's yours. I'm going to skip the cutscene, sorry. I know that some people haven't seen the story before, but most people know the storyline of this game. So that says you like the charge shot. Yeah, well, a lot of people think that the charge shot is the best weapon on the game, which I find interesting because I prefer the pea shooter, but I get why people like it because it does so much damage. That's because you can, if you hold this down and go release, it does do a lot. But the sacrifice for that is you got to charge it up. Roundabout is superior. The roundabout is excellent. The roundabout is actually really good against every boss. Like, there's no weakness. But whereas, like, some of the weapons, like the lobber, they suck against certain bosses. But the roundabout doesn't suck against anything. The pea shooter is good against everything. Charge shot is good against everything. I'd say the scatter shot, the spread shot isn't that great against everything. Because you've got to be so close to the enemy. What else? The chaser, in my opinion, it kind of sucks. I know people like the chaser because it automatically locks on for you. But the problem with it is it locks on to things you don't want it to. I don't really like it. But let's be very, very careful. Well, so yeah, Klakawi, I'm very confused as to why you think I didn't stream on Wednesday, because I did. I don't know how you didn't see it. You must have just missed it, I suppose. See, the charge killed him very quickly on that phase. Wow, man. That was actually a very quick one. I'm still firing out of force of habit. Right, we're on the final phase now. The Pip and Dot sucks around about. Oh yes, absolutely, Sylvatic. That's very good, because you can't use it properly, because it hits the wall at the back. I think I mentioned that in the stream as well, didn't I? Yeah. You quite literally can't use it. I'm going to use the spread shot, the super, I mean, to kill these penguins. That is delicious. Oh man, that's really good that you can just kill all of those penguins with that. I don't think I'm going to kill him on this phase, though. Oh, we might get it. We might get it. Come on. Ah, never mind. I thought I was going to do that without taking another hit. Oh well. Yeah, the charge shot, like I say, it's good, but I don't use it that much, I'll be honest. Even though it does ridiculous damage, I know it does. Have you heard of Cuphead's cousin, Baba Boy Head? Can't say I have. Fun fact, you can dash across the platforms in the final phase. Yeah, the only thing is, it's just the penguins at the bottom, they always get me with the damage on those baseballs. I hate it. It upsets me greatly. Let's do Baroness Von Bon Bon now. I'm actually kind of scared about this. I don't have the smoke dash, and I'm using a weapon that I'm not that good with, but I'll do my best. Like I say, you do get like completely different phases at random, which is nice. Like some of these phases are quite easy, thankfully. Like Sergeant Gumbo is really easy in my opinion. But yeah, because I don't have the smoke dash, I'm like limited myself a bit. You know? So you look how quickly you can kill them in like 3 hits. Mughead and Cut. Yeah, I hate the muffin. Oh, so do I, Sylvatic. The muffin, his wave, his pattern is horrible to dodge, isn't it? I didn't even get hit by. I got hit by the jelly bean then, because I wasn't paying attention to what was below. Yeah, I hate his pattern. It's so annoying, man. Trying to deal damage to him. I'm saving my super meter. I'm going to use it on the. Ah, oh, come on. I'm doing really bad on this boss. But we've almost killed her already, to be fair. Watch out for the head. Ooh, my giddy aunt, I'm dead. Ah, see, it's just the... I find this game weirdly more difficult with the charge shot. Because you gotta, like, slowly consider your shot, you know what I mean? The Jawbreaker, that's what they call those. Jawbreaker suite is quite easy. But yeah, the Muffin is the most annoying of these mini bosses. He's so annoying because he sends out that shockwave, and you try to get out of the way, and he jumps in this awkward diagonal pattern. Blame the Muffin. I do blame the Muffin. Do you know what? Oh, start again. Oh, come on! I'm doing really rubbish. What's going on? Some speedrunners that I watch, what they've done, on this boss. I just did him straight away. They actually restart the level so they get a different boss that they fight against, because all these mini bosses are chosen at random. Tanya, welcome in. Metroid-style charge shot. Yeah, it is. So all of the weapons on this game, Tanya, are heavily inspired by games that the developers, the two brothers of this game that they love. So there's the chaser is exactly the same as the one from Gunstar Heroes, for example. Its functionality is the same as it is in that game. I weirdly find this game harder with the charge shot. I take way more damage, despite the fact that it deals a ton of damage. Look how he says, wait, you did every weapon only challenge. I have indeed. This is the last one. This is the last one, but do not fear, because I will probably do it again at some point. I'll do them again, like attempt number 2. Oh my word! See, look how much worse I do with this weapon, even though it's a good weapon. Right. Let's see if we can do this now. Did you know, apparently, I'm not sure, but someone told me that they nerfed the charge shot in one of the patches for this game. And if they did nerf it, I haven't noticed it, because it still does a lot of damage for me. To people. To the enemies. Adam plays get the coin in aisle 1. Oh, so if I go back just a minute, Adam plays, if I go back to aisle 1, hopefully I can pick the coin up. I'll have a look a minute, I'll have a look. Also, you did not kill Jerry from German on Lobber Only. I think I've told you this before, Klakawi. If you're talking about the rat, I did kill the rat. Warner Werman, the German rat. Adam, you're completely correct. Thank you very much, Adam Plays. You're right. You have to go back to get that coin. Thank you for that, because when I've been doing the first playthrough, I've not been coming back here to get that coin. I need that because I need to get the smoke dash. The smoke bomb. Also, Tanya, I haven't asked you yet. I hope you're doing well, Tanya. We've spoken very recently. I know you've said about you've had a lot on your plate recently. A lot's been on, but I hope you're doing good today. But yes, if you are referring to the Warner Werman Klakawi, I did beat him with this Lobber Only. You can watch the stream back. Bill Smith, hello, welcome in. How's it going, Bill? Thanks for tuning into the stream. We are doing charge shot only, which means we're only allowed to use the charge shot weapon, but we can use other weapons if we like. Another rule I kind of imposed on myself, though, is when I do the flying levels, like these levels with the plane, I'm only allowed to use this weapon. There is a secondary weapon where you can drop bombs down, but I'm not allowed to use that. I'm not allowed to drop bombs down. I have to use just this one firing mode. How long is how long is this stupid? I have a iPad. I don't know what any of that means. But I don't have an iPad, and if you mean how long is this stream, it's like 2 hours. Is the stream stupid though? I wouldn't say so, unless you have that opinion of it. You can think it's stupid if you want, but there we go. This boss as well, for some reason, Jimmy the Great, I used to think was very difficult. Chloe says, question to everyone, what's your favourite boss and least favourite boss? That's a good question. I've been asked that before, but it is a very good question, Klakawi. Favourite boss for me? One of them is, I agree with you with the Floral Fury. I really like Floral Fury. I really like the Devil as well, and King Dice. They're really fun. I really love Cala Maria. Not for the reasons you probably think, but I do like Cala Maria. My least favourite boss. My least favourite boss, I think all of you know the answer to that question. If you've watched my streams, you probably know what my least favourite boss is. But I'll tell you, if you're not sure, it's the dragon. I hate him. Ooh, that was close. I nearly died there. My least favourite boss is the dragon. I hate it dearly. X Bacon Games says, "Hello, you Cuphead in Steam? If yes, I can play with you." Well, I'm playing Cuphead. I'm not called Cuphead. There's a guy who watches the streams, and his username is actually Cuphead. He's hopped in a few times. You can maybe add him. Like I say, this is the Steam version, X Bacon Games, but this game does not have online multiplayer, just so you're aware. This game only has local multiplayer. Sylvatic says you hate Wally Warbles. Well, Sylvatic, Wally Warbles is kind of annoying, I agree with you. It's an annoying boss. The first phase here is not so bad, but the rest gets annoying. Bill there says the iPad is at 12%. You better charge it. How did I mess that up then? What am I doing? If you stay to the far left of the screen here, then the pieces of the egg should never hit you. They shouldn't do. They'll just go past you, do you see what I mean? You should be fine. So just like stay out of the way. Boom. I should get some parries in. There's a parry. Try not to kill those pink birds, because you need to parry them. In regular, he's easy. Bill says, bye. Bye? Okay. That was brief. I think his iPad might have been dying. He said he was on 12% battery. I appreciate him taking the time to have a look at the stream, though, as that's very good of anyone to do. Watch out for those feathers, the pattern. Yeah, this part is easy. It gets hard when we have to go against the sun, the little mini bird that comes out. I hate that. I think we've almost got to that bit. We're almost there. There we go. Right, this part with the sun, I hate this. He's a nice boss. Well, it's, I think this second phase and the final phase are hard. Or challenging, at least. On the final phase, you're supposed to drop bombs down on him, but I can't do that because I'm only allowed to use one weapon. Oh, in Expert, so there's the strategy that I use on regular difficulty. That strategy doesn't work on Expert mode for Wally Warbles. So basically, if you remember I said if you stay to the left side of the screen, the pieces of the egg will never hit you. That doesn't work on Expert mode. Hold on, I gotta move my mouse is on my screen a little bit there. But let's use the super. Boom. I'm gonna take damage now because I'm trapped down here. I kind of did that myself though, so I got no one to blame but me. It's the only way you can really deal damage there. It's going down in the bottom left of the screen. X Bacon says remote play. You have remote play. You have a controller. I see. I mean, I can think about it. I'm not going to do that just now, but I'll think about that at some point. Sylvatic says Wally Warbles is the only boss that has a son, and also the only boss that dies. Yeah, that's very true, actually. None of the other bosses actually die, do they? Sylvatic is already dead the moment you fight me. Well, he's already dead. Oh, well, I'm thinking... Well, actually, no, don't you kill Goopy. You kill him, and then he turns into the gravestone. Should I get the invincibility? Yeah, go on. Just in case we might need this super art. So let's take a look. Yeah, Goopy Legrand, you do kill him, don't you? X Bacon Games, I will think about it. and I can't do anything just now. I can't really take a look now as I'm streaming, but I'll maybe think about it later. You can't die if you're dead. Those are some words to live by, Sylvatic. That's some deep thinking. That's like that should be my new mantra for life. You can't die if you're dead. I like that one. Only reason I'm doing this now, by the way, is because I want to get the invincibility super art, because it's good. Wait, this isn't the invincibility one, is it? Or is it? No, I think it is the invincibility one, isn't it? The Isle 3 one is the one I don't want. Also, after you beat the devil at the final, you can't see Wally because the medic birds ate him. Yeah, he actually does literally die. X Bacon Games, I did answer. I said I'm streaming now, so I can't really take a look now, and I'll think about it. Right, we've done that. Now we're going to go against the dragon. So, as most of you know, this is the boss that I hate the most on this entire game. This is the boss that I struggle with. This is the boss I always die on. I hate this dragon with a burning passion. I will try my best. I'm using the charge shot, and I hope I'll be alright with it. Only one way to find out. Here we go. Like I said, a lot of you will be very familiar with how much I hate this boss. Let's get on with it, let's get going. But yeah, for those watching as well, just so you know, I'm going to be uploading a channel update video tomorrow. If you could check that video out, I would appreciate it, because there'll be information about live streams, and also information about normal videos that I plan on making, okay? So tomorrow, if you can check out the channel update video that I will be uploading, I'd appreciate that. Lucas says you hate Grim Matchstick. Oh, so do I, man. Grim Matchstick is my least favourite boss on this entire game. He's the boss that I struggle with. I don't enjoy fighting him. And he's really difficult. The bee as well is hard, the queen bee. Someone asked me the other day, do I find the queen bee harder or Grim Matchstick? That's a very good question. I would say probably Grim Matchstick is harder. Probably. This final phase is not so bad with this charge shot, only because it does so much damage. But you still have to be careful you don't shoot the fireballs that he spits at you, do you know what I mean? It's still, like, don't worry, it's still hard, but you can just kill him a bit faster because you've got how much damage the charge shot does, you know what I mean? The best weapon, and Sylvatic said this earlier, and he's right, he's completely right. The lobber weapon is the best to use against Grim Matchstick. If you use the lobber, you'll get a ton of damage on him very quickly. Rhino Rash says, can't think of anyone who'd ever use Super Art 3. Honestly, Super Art 3, I'm just going to bluntly say it, Rhino Rash. Super Art 3 sucks. It's basically... literally, it's basically useless. Super Art 1 and 2 are actually useful, though. I said before, but I'll say again, the invincibility Super Art is... it's more for dealing damage than it is for avoiding it. It's more for, like, put invincibility on, get up really close, and land a ton of damage on the enemy. Harry says, rest in peace, Wally Warbles, 2017 to 2022, got eaten alive by medic birds. Yeah, I know, right? Only boss in the entire game that will die. We've got Cheeky? I think that's how it's pronounced in the chat. Cheeky says, oi. Oi, mate! Welcome in. Nice to see you. Thanks for hopping into the stream. Let's do Captain Brineybeard. I always forget to say, with the question earlier about what's my favourite boss, I love this boss as well. I think Brineybeard is really fun. I can S-rank Brineybeard as well, actually. Yeah, Brineybeard's a really good boss. You can actually mash him with this weapon. The charge shot is extremely good against Brineybeard. You can just demolish him with it. That face when you beat Grim on your first attempt, I know, right? That feels good. To kill Grim Matchstick that quickly feels absolutely delicious. I gotta be honest with you. Because it doesn't happen very often. I think a lot of the time it is because of the weapon that you're using. You can make it like a lot easier or a lot harder depending on what you're using. Like, this weapon's very good against... our damage is frozen there. Wait till we can deal damage again. Land this. Nice. You can't really do anything here because the charge shot's not going to reach. The good thing about the spread shot is you can crouch and continue to deal damage there when you duck underneath the laser beam from the mouth. Yeah. How says Brineybeard dies between first and second phase. Oh, he gets thrown into the sea. Next one, boyfriend's channel because he's not new. Oh, well, I've had a lot of practice, you see. And welcome in boyfriend's channel. Welcome in to the stream. Yeah, I've had a lot of practice with Grim, but I still die if I use the wrong weapon, you know what I mean? We're going to do Cala Maria now, who is one of my favourite bosses on the entire game. I love Cala Maria. So Vatic says you can butter, mash and smash him and it's a very good dinner. It's a delicious dinner. The most delicious. Please don't take that out of context. I'll try not to. I will try not to. She always does these two phases together, the ghosts with the pufferfish. She always does those two together. It's supposed to be completely random. Boyfriend's channel says Grim Matchstick is an annoying dragon. Thank you very much for on the good job there. It's an annoying boss. In my previous streams, I've been stuck on Grim Matchstick for a very long time. Quite literally, I got stuck on Grim Matchstick for like 40 minutes when I was trying it with the spread shot only. So I wasn't using. I was only using the spread, and it's awful. Grim Matchstick using only the spread shot sucks because you can't really deal good damage to him. Oh wow! I shouldn't have got hit by that. What am I doing? That's very dumb of me. You gotta be very careful on this bit. Ah, there we go. I usually do Cala Maria in one go. On my first attempt, but oh well. Howie says, what's your favourite boss again? You didn't hear. Oh, my favourite boss, I'll go through him again. Cala Maria, and Captain Brineybeard, and Floral Fury, and the Devil and Cuphead. The Devil and King Dice. Those are probably my favourite bosses on this entire game. King Dice is just really fun because of you don't know which mini-boss you're going to be going against, and it's got that sort of randomised thing to it where you have no idea who you're going to be fighting against. I really like that. Cala Maria, this boss is great. She's a really fun boss. She's got a lot of randomised phases that she chooses at complete random. That's what randomised means, bread. And Floral Fury is just really fun. I really like his phases as well. The Devil is super fun. I don't think he's that hard, I'll be completely honest with you. A lot of people say the Devil is hard on this game. He's challenging, don't get me wrong, but he's compared to some of the other bosses, he's not that hard. Like, to me, the bee is harder than the Devil. The bee and the dragon are way harder than the Devil. Right, let's land this properly this time. There we go. I wanted to land that on the final phase. This final phase is probably the hardest bit because it's kind of unpredictable if you'll take damage or not because you get frozen and you're in like a tight tunnel space. So it's kind of unpredictable if you're going to get hit or not there. Sylvatic, let's catch up on chat a minute. Sylvatic says Cala Maria with whetstone is good for S rank. Yeah, definitely. So you can just fly up close and just spam whetstone at you. Yeah, absolutely. Cheeky, I'm very sorry, I don't know what you're saying there. I don't speak the language you're speaking, I do apologise. There we go. Luke says you are dead. Yeah, I shouldn't have died there though, because Cala Maria I'm usually okay with. I don't usually die on Cala Maria. I usually do it on my first try, which is weird, Luke, because I did the dragon on my first try, and he usually takes me about 1 billion tries, but I did it first time this time. But he usually takes me about 40 minutes to beat. That's until you learn the dice. Oh yeah, well I suppose you can remove the random element if you time your dice jumps well. Which I don't. I probably should. If you jump and hit the dice as soon as King Dice drops the dice down, then it will land. It should land on a 1. Like if you just do it straight away. I've just realised I have not equipped the smoke bomb. I've been doing all of this, including the dragon, without the smoke bomb. I'm making this game way harder for myself. Maybe I should just like not keep going without it being equipped, like an absolute pro, without using the smoke dash. Even the smoke dash makes this game a lot easier. But I haven't been using it at all, which is interesting. Should I just use my beam here? Let's use it here. Yeah, why not? Do you know of the phase of this boss? In my opinion, this phase is the hardest. I hate this bit. This bit is really annoying. I hate it because of all these things you got to do, these projectiles and things. The rest of this boss is really. Oh, Sally stage play, Rhinoash? Yeah, Sally stage play is awesome. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I? Quick! Oh, no way! Oh my word! Did you see how close that was? Good grief, that was close. I should have taken a hit then, but I was too fast. Too fast for your Cuphead. That's got to be the best dodge I've ever done. You know the meteor thing is kind of broken. See, like it's stuck at the top of the screen now. This part at the end is kind of easy. It's easy, it's just annoying because you can't land any hits on it. Boom! Get out of there! That was a good final hit. Good luck with King Dice. Thank you very much, Lucas. I will do my best, because King Dice can be... He can be hard, he can be a challenge when he wants to be. Because, like, the bit at the end where you have to parry his cards, people say it's not that hard. I do find it quite tough, that bit, I'll be honest with you. We've still got to do the B. I'm going to go back and do the B, but let's do the Warner Werman, who I believe Klakawi accused me of not beating with the lobber, even though I did. Rhinorash says, by the way, did you know the husband has an unused defeated animation? I did actually, yeah. Someone made a video about like the unused like cut animations from this game. I've seen some of them, yeah. And I think I've seen, yeah, so it's really interesting to me. Like, I love like cut content in games. Oh, I suck at jumping over there. Try Petro 200. Welcome in. So did you miss something? Well, we're on the 3rd aisle of the game. We're getting towards... I gotta start again, I've taken too much damage. We're on the 3rd aisle of the game. We're getting towards the end. Kinda. We are doing charge shot only, which means we're only allowed to use this charge shot weapon. We can't use any other weapons for the entire run. But we are allowed to use... I know you're supposed to parry on those platforms. I know I didn't do it, but... you're only allowed to use this weapon, but I'm allowed to use whatever charms I want. But I can only use this. It shouldn't really be taking damage on that first phase. That's kind of bad. This bit is... you gotta really pay attention. I wouldn't say it's hard, but you really have to pay attention to the bottle caps, or you're gonna get hurt. I think it's a little harder on expert, this bit. Yeah, you can still deal damage to him when he's in this phase, by the way. Just before he gets eaten by the cat. So I've saved the my super. I'm going to be using it when he spawns the 2 mouse ghosts, which you'll see in a moment. I'm going to just hit both of them with it. So go over to the side. Oh, I messed it up! No way! I'm an actual fool. I did it wrong. Probably going to die now. Because I didn't do it properly. Oh well. Sorry guys. I was supposed to use it on the ghosts. Look at how he had no health left. How did I do that wrong? What an idiot I am. The sight of the cutting room floor is a gold mine. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I love like cut content from games. It always fascinates me. The reason I died then was because I fired the super the wrong way. What a catastrophic failure that was. Good gravy. I fired it the wrong way. That's probably the worst play I've ever done. Yes, Rhino Rash, embarrassing that, wouldn't it? I fired it the wrong direction. What an idiot, Bread. Silly loaf. Here we go. Yeah, this bit, like I say, is a little bit challenging. You just gotta get used to it. This phase. I used to get hurt badly on this phase. I used to die a lot on it. But it's not so bad when you get him. You can still hit him when he's doing that. See what I mean? Right, now that we've got the super, don't fire it the wrong direction this time, Bread. You absolute ham sandwich. Right, go over here, fire it this way, that's better. And because it kills both of the ghosts, see? That's why I wanted to do that. And then you have more time to deal damage to him, and you should be able to do it before he even gets to the next ghosts. Or like before they even really have a chance to do anything, I mean. Oh, no way! I got to the end again! This is ridiculous. This boss is like... I'm usually done with him by now. I should be way gone by now. I'm just being having horrendously awful luck with oh, I did that a little bit too early. That's okay. Yeah, Warner Werman is I wouldn't say he's hard, but I do think he's challenging. He keeps you on your toes, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, no way, gotta start again. What's going on? What's happening to me? Have my hands broken? Unrested, you kind of like how in Kahl 3 has some of the game's easier bosses. It does, yeah. Like, Captain Brineybeard is really easy. Warner Werman is challenging. He's not, like, super easy, but he's not very difficult. Cala Maria is kind of easy. Honestly, Phantom Express is easy if you have a good weapon. Like, if you have the lobber, then Phantom Express is harder than Elden Ring. But there we go. Oh, why did I stand in the middle? That was dumb. It's alright. I'm just being really sloppy now. Jump down, please. Thank you. I've just been knocked for 6 on the boss. Like I say, this is kind of... This boss ain't even hard, like I say. It's not that hard. Watch out for those falling planks, though, because they can mess you up. Oh, the little dot from the thing! I can't believe how bad I'm doing on this boss. So that says usually you kill the cat before the next set of ghosts come, or before they really do anything. And then I mean, instantly die. I know, right? Awful. Garfield Gamer, welcome in, and Dino Rex, King of the Universe, welcome in, guys, to Charge Shot Only. Yeah, I don't know why I'm still on this boss. This is ridiculous. Like, this is one of the bosses that I ordinarily just do on my first try. I'm just playing a bit more sloppy now. People say the Art 3 is better, you prefer Art 1. I don't like Art 3 at all, I'll be honest with you, Adam. I only like 1 and 2. Art 1 and 2 are really useful. To me, at least. Ooh, I got a parry. Hello Dino Rex, King of the Universe. I really appreciate you hopping into the stream, it's good to have you in. I assume you're a big fan of Cuphead. A lot of people that watch the Cuphead streams are big fans of the game, so that's good. Ooh. Oh, that was... How am I supposed to dodge that? Because the RNG screwed me then. Because it was on... the bottle caps came out on both sides. You're on Sugarland Shimmy. Oh, with Baroness Von Bon Bon? Yeah, we've done Baroness. I think she can be quite hard, depending on a lot of different factors, depending on which mini-bosses you get of hers. Like, sometimes it can be annoying. I didn't even jump on that properly and I still managed to go on it. You're stuck with it. Oh, well, my tips for Baroness Von Bon Bon. Buy the smoke dash, use that. Use the spread shot and use the roundabout. The roundabout weapon, I would hope Sylvatic agrees. The roundabout weapon is quite useful against her. So I would definitely recommend using that. Yeah, this is, for some reason, we've just come to a grinding halt on a boss that I usually don't find that hard. Which is very embarrassing. But there we go, it happens. That's the beauty of it. Sometimes the unexpected happens, you know what I'm saying? Right, deal a little bit of damage when he's in that phase. Diglett, we've got Diglett, here he comes, the timekeeper himself. Welcome in, Diglett. We are doing charge shot only, and this is the final of the weapons that we're going to be doing. But I do want to go through them all again, though. Just give them like another try. I want to do pea shooter only again, because that's my favourite. Here we go. There we go. How did I not just do that first time? I'm usually a lot better than that at that boss. Is it... I'm going to call you Falcone, even though it doesn't say that. I'm going to say Falcone. F-A-Q-O-O-N-E. There's no L, but I'm going to say Falcone anyway. Cuphead and the pal McMahon. Yeah. Welcome in to the stream as well. Garfield Gamer says, you've been playing Cuphead for 10 years. Well, it's only been out since 2017, isn't it? Did this game come out in 2017? Yeah. So you've been playing it since release, probably like 5 years? 6 years? Dinorax says, fun fact, the bubblegum machine mini-boss is countered by Lobber. I think the Lobber is good with him. I also think the spread shot is good against him as well. Now guys, I'm very worried and scared because we're going against Rumour Honeybottoms, the Queen Bee. In my opinion, one of the hardest bosses on this game. The Queen Bee and the Dragon, easily two of the hardest bosses on the entire game. Easily. And I get absolutely battered by both of them. Although I managed to beat the Dragon on my first attempt, which is remarkable for me. That's absolutely astonishing. That doesn't happen very often. Do you know what sucks about the charge shot? I can't get a decent aim on things sometimes. This bit is not going to be very fun because you've got to like weirdly aim downwards. You can't, it's not a lot you can do other than charging and holding it very quickly. Parrying those is really annoying. I hate parrying the big pink circles. Oh, that wasn't very good, I took a hit. Oh well. No matter. She's gonna do the bee bullets, okay. Should I just land this now? Let's do this now. I hate this part with the bee bullets because I always get hit by them. Right, we're in trouble now. I'm very worried. I jumped off onto the ground. What am I doing? Why did I do that? I've got no one to blame but myself for that. I just jumped down there like an idiot. Diglett says you got 4 Lego games for $15. That's a very good deal. 85% off. That's a wonderful deal. Was that on Steam or did you get them in like a game store or what? Because that sounds like a deal you'd find on Steam. Rhinorash says you had a hard time believing games from 2016, 2017 came out 5 years ago. I know, right? This game, Cuphead, is 5 years old. That makes me feel really old. Because I've been playing this game since it first came out. I remember I made a review of this game like years ago. I should put it back up on the channel actually. I made like a video. Do you know what I always forget to do? You're supposed to release right trigger to shoot the bullet. There we go. Oh, on the Xbox store. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, the Xbox Live Marketplace. I see. Okay. But yeah, this game is. I don't think this game is on PlayStation. I wish it was, right, so everyone could enjoy it. Because this game, I think it's only on PC, Xbox, and Switch. Cuphead. I wish it was on PS5 or PS4, wherever, just so people could enjoy it. Leave me alone, bee bullets. I don't like you at all. Please leave me alone. Ah! So I always get hit by the bee bullets for some reason. I suck with them. Right, we're on the final phase. Land this. That was good. That was a good one. Do a little bit more damage. Now comes the bit where I'm very, very nervous. Because I'm going to die. I'm probably going to die. I'm probably going to die. There's a little song for you there as well. I do apologise. Especially using this weapon. Ah, no way, no way. Almost got it though. Like I say, I find it more difficult with the charge shot, if anything, because it requires more effort. Jeffrey, welcome in. We've got Jeffrey Coolio in. Hello. Thanks for hopping in. Leonard Fisher says it's on PS4. Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, I'm very sorry. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. If it is on PS4, that's... Wow. I'm very happy to hear it's on PS4. I didn't know that. Well, okay then. That's me corrected. I thought it was. I didn't think it was. I'm glad that it is. Diglett says BRB. Not a problem at all, Diglett. I'll catch you in a bit. Alrighty, alrighty. This boss man, the bee. I actually think I might find the bee a little harder than the dragon, even though I think the dragon's really hard, though. Like, the dragon causes me immense upset. He causes me great grief. Ah, I just jumped into that. What am I doing? Why would I do that? Watch out for the bullets. Again. Ooh, that was close. Oh no, I just jinxed it. There's a few other things in chat there, we'll take a look. I'm going to read the chat in just a minute, if I manage to do this. Which I hope I do. I could have done more damage then. On the plus side, she has very little health left. So... there's that. Ah, no way! See, I find it harder with this weapon. Dinorax says, fun fact, Jimmy the Great's third stage is easily countered by mini-bombs. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't find Jimmy the Great that hard in general. It's not that hard. Odd Todd, welcome in. Nice to see you. We are playing Cuphead using the charge shot weapon only. And I've said to a couple of the other guys, but I'll say to you just now as well, because you've just come in. A lot of people really like this weapon. I actually find the game harder with it because of how slow it is. And you've got to be very careful with it, how you use it. I prefer the pea shooter. But, you know, to each their own. Oh, what? Can you see that? How much it's glitched out? I'm not kidding. Can you see that all the platforms have disappeared? How is that fair? That's really unfair. Candy corn is a menace. Oh, on the Baroness Von Bon Bon? Yeah. That's the most annoying one of the mini-bosses of here, I'd say. Diglett has returned. Welcome back, Diglett. I've said hello to Jaffrey as well. Jaffrey is in. Thanks for hopping in. And we've got Odd Todd as well. Good stuff. Right. Let's do this again. This boss is getting me now. The Queen Bee is a tough one. I do think that she's a really hard boss, especially with this weapon, because of the really awkward aiming that you've got to do more than anything. Right. The platforms have a lot of RNG on them, which means sometimes you're not going to be able to have anything to jump on, which is just unfair, if anything. Really unfair. Right, okay, we're on this bit now. Land the super. Land some more hits here. Okay. Not great damage, but it's something. Ah, oh, for goodness sake. I'm not having a good time with this boss, am I? That move, it looks like it's hard. It's actually, when you get the hang of it, you just gotta know to go to the other side of the screen, that's all. The bit I find hard is the boxing glove she sends out, if I'm honest with you. We've almost got it. Yeah, here we go. That took me a couple of tries. That took me about 5 goes, that one. But we've got it. We did it. Everything is okay. Diglett says, you wanted Lego Star Wars Saga, but it was $60. Yeah, it's expensive. It's only just come out. I do want to get the new Lego Star Wars game. It looks awesome. It really does look awesome. I was talking to Luke about this the other day. It looks great. I want it. Odd Todd says, you are very interesting, but not odd. I'll subscribe to you. Thank you very much, Odd Todd. I appreciate that. I will say I can be odd on occasion. I'm known to be an odd fellow, as some may say. But thank you very much for subscribing and checking out the stream, man. I appreciate it a lot. Dinorack says, fun fact, the Jawbreaker is counted by the Chaser. Do you know what I use on the Jawbreaker? I would use the spread shot. The spread. Yeah. Right, now, Phantom Express, I repeatedly say, is easy. And, but the thing is, it's easy if you have, like, a good weapon for it. I know you could say, oh, well, obviously, I know, but, if you use the lobber against this boss, you're gonna get absolutely trashed. If you use the spread shot and pea shooter, you're gonna do quite well. I restarted there because I took damage. You shouldn't take damage on the first phase on this boss. You shouldn't, really. Do you know what's annoying about it? Because of this weapon, I can barely land damage on him. So we're hitting the... I'll carry on anyway. I'm hitting the eyeballs. Ah. The spread, you don't have it, but player 2 has it. Okay. Yeah, I do like the spread shot. It's very, very, very good. Do you know what's the only thing with this weapon for this boss? You can barely land damage on him unless you use the weak version. See, like, this is not quite as bad as the lobber though. So the lobber is absolutely useless against this boss. On the first phase, it's annoying because you can barely hit him because of all the eyeballs he's shooting at you. You barely land any damage on him. Do you know what would be a good idea? If I just build up the super meter and just use that. Could do that. I just want to get this first phase out of the way, then we should be fine after that. Oh, I've taken a hit again. Oh, well. Oh no, start again. It's very, very funny because this first phase is not hard at all, but when you're using this weapon, you can't land much damage on him because you got to shoot the eyeballs instead. Ah! This boss with the roundabout is easy. Oh yeah, this boss with the pea shooter or the spread shot is really, really easy. But if you're using this confernal thing, then it makes it way more difficult than it should be. His weapon is, of course, the lobber. I say, yeah, I think the lobber is good for against Grim Matchstick. Just an example. This is ridiculous. Look at this. This first phase, which is not difficult, I for some reason can't do it. Diglett says, what game are you planning to do on Wednesday? So, I do plan on... so last time I streamed some Sonic Generations. I will either do Sonic Generations again, or I'll do something else. I'll do something different. Like I was saying about earlier, by the way, tomorrow on the channel I'm going to be uploading a update video for the channel. If you could all watch that, I'd greatly appreciate it, because there's going to be a lot of information in there that you might find interesting. You're better off just not using the charge for this bit, even though it doesn't do much damage, but... Ooh, that was lucky. Sorry for the clicking of the rights of my stick there, I do apologise. If you can hear it down the mic. Now I'm going to use this, because I just want to get this phase out of the way. It's just annoying me now. Ah, still took a hit. So you can't really hit him, do you know what I mean? There we go. Finally! Yeah, right. I'm taking another damage. I'm probably going to die now. That's awful. Oh well. Alright. Ah, my word. This weapon makes this boss an otherwise quite easy boss more difficult. Odd Todd says charge shot is not good against these bosses, even though it could do massive damage. How odd. Yeah, it can do huge damage, but because of the fact that these eyeballs kind of block your damage, they block you from landing much. You're best off just... Oh, my word. You're best off just doing, getting your meter up. Dinorex says you finished it Sugarland Shimmy on simple. Okay. Well, if you want to get to the ending, you got to do it on regular difficulty, just so you know. Otherwise, if you don't beat it on regular difficulty, then you can't... you won't be able to fight the devil, unfortunately. Ah, this is infuriating. This weapon is good, but it sucks against this boss. This is genuinely annoying. Because again, should have been done by now. Otherwise, would have been with if I had a different weapon. Right, use the super. On regular is basically hell, yeah. I don't like this boss with this weapon at all. It doesn't feel good. Okay, look, the first phase is easy. It's really easy, but for some reason, if you're using the charge shot, it just makes it a lot harder than it should be. That's all. We've got quite a lot of people in watching, by the way. Like 45 viewers, that's quite a lot. Thank you very much, everyone that's taking a look at the stream. Lucas there says you're gonna make this. Thank you very much, Lucas. I will get it. It's just this is quite hard with this weapon. I've got to be honest. It takes longer than it probably should. Like the first phase is not even the hard bit of this boss. The hard bit is the final phase. I would say is quite hard of this boss. Welcome back, Lakawi. We're on Phantom Express. You try and land those parries. Someone asked me the other day, is it good to do the parries hitting the pink bricks? It definitely is. You should try to land all of your parry attacks. Let's start again. Dinorex says, came to my channel because of the health bar. Oh, okay, yeah. So the health bar mod, a lot of people have been very interested in that. So I did a video demonstration of it, and I use it on all streams that I do with Cuphead now. I was thinking of making a video of all of the bosses in the game with the health bars on as well. Just making like a neat video for it, so not a stream, just to show that as well. Yeah, people seem to really like the health bar mod, so I kept it on the streams, you know. So Kowie says, you're bored. Well, if you're bored, you can go and do something else. Because I'm going to carry on with this game. I'm just really trying to... I'm just stuck on this bit. This bit is annoying. Right, we got the super. I probably should have parried the other brick there. You used a shortcut to Grim Matchstick. Oh, when you go around the back of the mountain. Oh yeah, I know what you're on about. Yeah, you sort of run around the back of the mountain, don't you? That wasn't so bad. Finally, we did the first phase without taking damage. That's quite nice for us. Right. Ah, I just jumped into the skull. I'm sorry for my little rage noise there. I do apologise, everyone. Look out for the brick. The good thing about this is it shoots in a straight line, much like the pea shooter does. That's what I like about it. We've got the super meter. Do you want to use that now? Let's do it now. That was not a good time to use that. That was an awful time to use that. That was stupid. I'm an idiot. Did you see what I did then? Why did I do that? Ah, no matter. At least I think I've got this bit down now, though. I know what we can do now, really. Just use the simple bit of it, because you are going to land some damage on him at least. So we should be alright. Yeah, thank you for checking out the videos as well, though, Dino Rex. Thanks for checking out the health bar videos. Like I said, I keep it on the streams. Should you do Grim Matchstick? Yes, but be very careful. He's not easy. He's a very hard boss. Yeah, you know. Oh, right. Try again. So what I'm trying to do is using the small fire from it instead of the big shot, because it seems to be more effective against this particular phase of the boss. You can kind of tell, like, some of the bosses, they were not designed for certain weapons. Like the developers were like, oh, no one's going to use that weapon on this boss. So that's why it feels so weird to play with it with a certain weapon. There we go. You're much better off if you do that. You're gonna get KFC again. I mean, sure. I haven't had a KFC for ages, actually. When was the last time I had KFC? It was months ago. I don't really eat KFC anymore. I did used to, though. Oh, I missed the pumpkin, the stupid pumpkin. That was lucky that I didn't take a hit there. Nando's. Here comes Luke, cheeky Nando's. That's the ticket. Off for a cheeky Nando's with the lads. Let's kill this pumpkin. Nice. Alright, now, I don't know why I very, very stupidly, very foolishly used my super at the worst time ever. Don't use it yet, Brad. You buffoon. Use it now. Because it hits both of them. Do you see? It'll hit both of them together at the same time with the same super move. Dealing damage to the two of them. Which you want, really. Right, let's go back over here. I'm just trying to watch out for those... the ghosts. Nice. Okay, we're alright now. Jeffrey Cooley says, hey, I'm going to go to Dairy Queen to get some ice cream, so you got to go. Well, I hope you enjoy the ice cream, Jeffrey. That sounds very, very good. Have a good one. Thanks for hopping into the stream. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Right, let's move to this platform to the back. I need to parry this. There we go. This level, like... Sorry, this part of this boss bugs out for me sometimes. It, like, stutters. I don't know why. I get, like, weird, like, frame drops. I don't know why. It's just this bit, this level is cursed. Come on. There you go. See, like, some things are taking longer than it feels like they should, is all. Wait, you don't like KFC? It's not that I don't like KFC, I just don't really eat it so much anymore. I used to. Diglett says, possible new record. We'll have to see, Diglett. What was the last one? It was 1 hour 46 minutes, wasn't it? 1 hour 46 minutes is my record for beating this game. Have I done everything in this aisle now? I think I have. The Blobs. You just sent that by accident, the Blobs. Okay. You did indeed. Right, let's try and do this. We're on King Dice. I've got a weird thing to say now. So I have never ever done King Dice with only the charge shot before. So here we go. Wait, what? Did I miss one? Oh, I haven't done the robot. I haven't done the robot. I forgot. Oh, see, I was so caught up in the moment then. I was so caught up with that. I still got to do, yep, Dr. Kahl. How did I forget that? Right. Of course, what an absolute plum pudding I am. Right, let's do Dr. Kahl's robot. Here we are. I don't think I'm going to beat my record, by the way, Diglett. I probably won't beat the new record. I could certainly try, but... Right, here we go. We're on Dr. Kahl's robot. May Odin have mercy on my soul. Because we're going to have trouble with this. Okay, okay. Let's try it. That was an awful, awful start. A lot of people say to destroy the head first. I mean, sort of. Do you know the weird thing is, I actually think that the hardest bit of this boss is the first bit, the first phase. Yeah, I'm very sorry, Diglett. I'm probably not going to finish it quicker. But, not to worry, because I might, if I use different weapons, I might be able to beat the game in record time with a different weapon, which would be quite good. Yeah, like I say, a lot of people destroy the head first, which I can understand, because it gets rid of that really annoying beam, which just gets in the way most of the time. I find the robots that come out of the belly to be the most annoying bit, if I'm honest with you. Oh, no way, I'm stuck. That was lucky. I'm incredibly fortunate that I didn't die then. Well, not die, but take a hit, I mean. I should have... It feels like I should have taken one now anyway, so I should shut up. So I just took a hit then. And another hit. That's not good, is it? I'm going to save my super, and I'm going to use it on the head. Wait for it to come back this way. We'll use the super on it. There. So we've only got 1 health point for the final phase. What is your next Cuphead stream going to be about? That's a very, very good question. I might try to do a speedrun, like a proper speedrun, and by that I mean I can use whatever items I want and just try to blast through the game. I'll have a timer on the screen as well, which would show how long it's taken me to beat the game with an official, actual speedrun timer. So I could maybe do that. Try and speedrun this game for the first time properly, like an actual one. Yeah, sorry as well, Diglett. Sorry that. Oh no way! Ow! Sorry, Diglett, that I probably won't beat my previous time. I just lost my chat window, and it's back. There we go. The balloons like the ducks in Bappy the Clown. Oh yeah, yeah. I know you mean with the Bappy the Clown fight. Yeah, people just go and destroy the head straight away. They say. So I should have done. I've actually been quite sloppy with my play today. I'm a bit out of practice, I think. I'm usually better than this at this game. You hate this boss. Yeah, this boss is very hard. Jeffrey, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream, man. This boss is hard, I would say, yeah. Like I say, the bee. I always say the bee and the robot and the dragon are the hardest on the game. Stop getting hit, Brad. Stop being a fool. I'm trying to destroy the head, the antenna at the head. You'd be a great speedrun moderator. Oh yeah, I know, because you keep good track of the time, yeah. I would like to try and speedrun it, because I think that'd be quite nice. Like, I mean like an official, actual speedrun. Because these that I do with the weapon-only runs, they're not really speedruns, they're just like playing it, you know, sort of normally. But with the added thing of I'm only using the one singular weapon, you know. We've almost got it. I want to save the super to use it on the head. Yeah, here we go. Rhinorash said, I think I said before, the last phase of this boss feels like it goes... Yeah, I completely agree. So the final phase of this boss, where he sends out the Chaos Emerald, we're going to call it a Chaos Emerald, and all of those bullets come out of it, and it turns into like a bullet hell kind of bit. This part here, this phase, it just goes on and on. It just feels like it doesn't stop. I got really unlucky with the RNG then, because the bomb was on screen. Yeah, this part is just annoying, and it feels like it goes on forever, doesn't it? It's basically if you remember Wally Warbles, the big bird, it's basically his second phase, but longer, and you can parry some things in there. Plus, it also has the platform, the big electrical pylons that come in as well. Let's land the super. Does anyone know Bloons 6? I don't, I'm afraid. Was it Bloons TD6? Tower Defense. I'm afraid I don't, sorry. But yeah, Rhinorash, I agree with you entirely. That phase at the end goes on and on forever. It's really annoying. Right, there we go. I've done that now, so now we're going to go on to do King Dice. Let's get on with it, shall we, everybody? Let's go. Let's go. Like I said, I doubt I'm going to beat my previous time, if I'm honest. Which is, yeah, 1 hour, 46 minutes. Like I say, like I say, this isn't even a speedrun. Adam Play says, got to go, sorry. Not a problem at all. It's been a pleasure having you in, Adam. Thank you very much. It's been fun. Nearly at the end of the game now, anyway. Dinorex says, it's irritating when the ball hits the target you're standing on. Oh, you're on about the run and gun level? Yeah, the run and gun where you... in the carnival you're on about, yeah. Right, this is going to be an interesting one, King Dice, with the charge shot, because I don't really use it against King Dice. I don't use this weapon against King Dice much at all. So, this is going to be a doozy. I'm also not using the smoke dash, so which means I have to actually play the game properly, and and jump and dodge and whatever. It's a bit more annoying to hit his chips at the top, actually. I've gone on record as saying that Chips Bettigan's the easiest boss in the whole game, but yeah, he is easy. But like some other bosses might be a little tiny bit easier. Boom! He's out of there because the charge shot does really nasty damage. But everyone that is still in the stream, there's quite a lot of you actually, thank you very much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. You know, I know a lot of people that are watching really, really love this game. So do I. I'm very passionate about this game. A lot of people are very good friends of mine who are supporting the channel, which I appreciate. And a lot of people just really love Cuphead, which I can also very much appreciate that as well. Because I love this game too. Yeah, I don't have the smoke dash, so this is going to be strange, but... Mr. Wheezy is really easy, by the way, this boss, the cigar. He's really easy. I just remembered I don't have invincibility super art, which I should have had, because I usually use the invincibility against King Dice. I've got the beam instead, the big powerful beam. There you go. We're doing okay so far, but we'll see how we get on. Jeffrey says a good gun against chips is the chaser. I actually agree, even though I don't use the chaser very much. I would agree with you because you're gonna hit his head a lot easier, and you don't have to jump or aim at his head. Okay, guys, I'm in trouble now because this boss, I don't have the smoke dash, so I'm in trouble. You see the gap? You got to jump through the little openings with the skulls. Do you see what I mean? And because I don't have the smoke dash, it's going to be a lot harder to do that. You know what, I'm just going to use my meter on him. Just so we can get him killed a little quicker. Oh ho ho! I usually do really poorly at dodging the skulls without the smoke dash. I'm surprised. I've gone through the whole game without using the smoke dash. That's got to count for something. I deserve some sort of credit for that. Dinorex says, "What's your favourite Cuphead enemy?" Oh, do you mean the bosses? Because with the bosses, I answered it earlier, but I can answer that again, not a problem. Favourite boss is oh, not Feel App. One of them is Cala Maria. I really like King Dice. I really like Floral Fury as well, and Captain Brineybeard. These are some of my favourite bosses on this game. I got an extra hit point and I just lost it. Feel App is quite hard. Well, it's hard compared to some of the other King Dice bosses anyway. Especially when I am not paying attention and I take hit from the bottom of the screen. All good. Well, we got this, people. We got it. We got it. Jeffrey says, "Go Bradbury." Thank you very much, Jeffrey, for the support there. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it. Hocus Pocus looks like it's hell. It's a Hocus Pocus with the rabbit. It's a lot more difficult if you don't have the smoke dash. I can say that. Right. Is this a Piruletta? Piruletta that we got to fight against. Now, Piruletta is actually quite hard. Because I haven't got the smoke dash. So I'm going to have to jump on the poker chips above her. Oh no. I'm actually quite worried about this now, actually. See, look at how much she destroys you. Ah! If you've got the smoke dash, Piruletta is really easy. But she's really hard if you don't. At least we've got health. Your favourite bosses are Grim, Matchstick, and Goopy Legrand, and Cagney Carnation. Cagney Carnation's one of mine as well, the flower. I hate Grim Matchstick though, because I always struggle with him. I always have a really hard time against him. I hate him. So Grim Matchstick is my least favourite boss on the game. Not from like a design or character standpoint, just from how hard he is. That's why I don't like him, because I die badly. Diglett says you don't feel so well, so you might tune off. If you are not feeling well, that's not a problem at all, man. You should get some rest. I completely understand. It's been great having you in, all the same. A lot of people seem to be getting ill recently. There's like, there must be a bug going around or something. Because a lot of people have... Dinorex has 5% battery, has to go. Well, thank you very much. It's been awesome having you in. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next stream, I'm sure. See you next time, Dinorex. And it's been a good one. I'm near the end of the game now, anyway. So once I've finished the game, I'm not going to do the run and gun levels with this thing. I'm probably just going to end the stream there when I've beaten the boss, the devil. Alright. Mikai Gamer, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome to Cuphead. Welcome to Charger Only. So the only weapon we're going to use is the charger. And I don't have the smoke dash either, which I honestly really should be using. Because as long as I don't land on Piruletta, I should be okay. Right. I've got really mixed feelings about this weapon, because whilst it does really solid damage, it's just like... I don't know if I enjoy using it that much. I mean, it's good, but it's just very slow. Mackay, this is what a surprise, you're also on King Dice. Oh, excellent. What weapons are you using? Because like I said, for this, I'm only allowed to use the charge. Lucas says, better spin dice with the sugar. Oh, with the sugar, I see. Oh, so your meter fills up? Yeah. Not bad. We landed on number 5. The thing I really don't want to land on is the monkey. I hate the monkey. It's my least favourite boss, other than the dragon. Here we go. Nice. Not bad. Oh, I thought I pressed diagonal then. I thought I did. Chase with a mini boss and then spread. Oh, okay, interesting. The spread is very, very good. The spread is one of the best weapons on the game. But in my opinion, the 2 best weapons on this entire game might surprise you. I think the pea shooter and the chaser. Not the chaser, the spread. The spread and the pea shooter, in my opinion, are the best weapons on the entire game. A lot of people disagree with that, which they are. They have a good point actually, but you know. If I land on a 1, I get health, but I gotta fight Piruletta, which I don't want to do. I hope I don't land on number 9. Because number 9 is the monkey whom I hate a lot. I hate him a lot. Right, we're on Mangosteen. You very, very briefly see Mangosteen in the Cuphead show, by the way. I think I mentioned that before. But yeah, the spread is one of the best weapons on this entire game, easily. It's really good. Dino Rex on laptop, you're not actually going. So Dino Rex and Diglett are both back. Welcome back, both. Pea Shooter is OP for the... I think it's extremely good considering it's a starting weapon, yeah. I need to land on 2. Nice. As long as I don't roll a 1, we should be okay. And I rolled a 1! What a fool I am. It's always the things I don't want to roll that I end up rolling. Rolling. That song's from Vival of the West, isn't it? Oh my word. What is going on with me today with my silly plays? Please don't land on 6 or 7. If I land on 6, I don't mind. But I do mind if I land on 7. I mind a lot. Oh, well, at least we got health. It's just because Piruletta is hard. People call it the marshmallow shooter. Yeah. No, I think it's good. I think the pea shooter's good. That was really bad. There's just like a small gap, isn't there, that you gotta jump through. Oh, there we go. I think Piruletta is actually quite hard if you don't have the smoke dash. I genuinely mean that. Because she's just much harder to land hits against. I've only got 1 health point left. That's really, really not good. Nerf pea shooter. I gave you pro tip to spin the dice with pea sugar. Oh, I don't have the item just now. But that's yeah, good to point out though. Don't land on 2, please. Please, not 2. No way! I'm starting again. I'm not doing that. Sorry to be annoying everyone. I gotta start this again. This is going awfully. Smoke dash is OP. I'd say the smoke dash makes this game a lot easier. Miguel, welcome in. Here comes Miguel. The pea sugar, yeah. A lot of people like using the sugar. It's a good charm. Makes it way easier to roll the dice. Yeah, it does. You guys are right to use the sugar. It does make it better, yeah. I just don't have that item just now. I don't have any item on, actually. I haven't got any charm. When it comes to the time, if I ever do a stream where I'm not allowed to use any charms whatsoever, I'll hate that. But no super arts or charms. That's going to be painful. I agree, your food... She is very hard without the smoke bomb. Yeah. Well, like... Oh, with Piruletta. Yeah, Piruletta without the smoke dash is tough. Dino says you like ketchup. I like ketchup as well. Oh, we've got Pip and Dot. Here we go. This weapon's quite good against Pip and Dot, I think. Because it shoots straight forwards. Ah. How did I take a hit then? I'm taking really silly hits. Like dumb hits. It's because this weapon throws me off because I'm not used to the holding it down to charge. I'm more used to like the pea shooter's continuous damage. Why did you say food? I don't know. Lucas says, got to go, see you next time. Lucas, thank you very much for checking out the stream. I really appreciate it, man. And I'll catch you in the next one. You like the coffee charm. Yeah, coffee is good. Because it fills up your meter continuously, doesn't it? Right, we're almost there, everybody. We're almost there. King Dice can be hard, can't he? Although Mangosteen is very easy. This mini boss. Although I like Mangosteen, I really like him. I just think he's very easy. I like his design though. I like how he looks. It's just very easy boss. Yeah, the coffee charm is good though, Miguel. Yeah. Dino Rex says also. You were using charge shot on Sugarland Shimmy. Well, that's good. Valhund, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome back. We got some more Cuphead again. I'm trying to skip the number 9. I hope that I do. There you go. Maybe this is a pea shooter for you, I think. Yeah. Back to watch the stream. Yeah, I really appreciate it, Valhund. I appreciate you coming back. Right, let's make sure we don't land on start over. We'll try our best. Let's try. Ooh. Right, okay. We've made it to King Dice. I'm really, really bad at this final phase bit. If I die, I'm very sorry. I'll do my best. I know you're supposed to fire whilst you're jumping on the cards, I know, but... Oh, what? I pressed it then! I'm sure I pressed it! Hold on, I gotta go back to the map. Continued parry on the cards, yeah. I'm gonna have to use the super art. And do you know what? I'm gonna actually use the smoke bomb now. I haven't used it for the entire game. Now I'm at the end. I'm gonna use it. You had a dice game yesterday at school. Oh yeah, like a dice rolling game. The part at the end with the cards, my word. Yeah, Diggler, I've got to be honest, this weapon just doesn't do it for me. And like, I'm sorry to a lot of you guys that I know you like the charge shot. I don't think it's for me. If I was to do a speed run, I definitely wouldn't use this. I'd probably use Roundabout, Pea Shooter, Spread, or Lobber. Those are the things I'd use.
Here's a real high-class bout.
I think that was your Pea Shooter. Oh well, well, I like the Pea Shooter. That's what I'd like to do. If I was using any weapons, you know. King Dice likes to eat cameras. He likes to eat me. He likes to destroy me. That's what King Dice likes to do. This has been quite rough, this stream. It's not been quite as smooth as the other weapons that I've used, I don't know. but oh well, that's how it goes. I don't mind if I land on Piruletta now, because I've got the smoke dash, so if I land on her, oh well. Diglett says, you got something to say, but it'll probably make the stream emotional. Okay. Bendy Brave, how's it going? You know how to play King Dice on Simple? Well, I only play this game on regular and expert. I don't play on Simple, because if you play this game on Simple, it doesn't let you do the final boss. So be mindful of that. But welcome in, Bendy Brave. Thanks for hopping into the stream. I appreciate it. Do you know what? A few people, when they said about Ben, I don't know if you mean Bendy and the Ink Machine, which is a game a lot of people really like. I've never played it though. Maybe I should try it. I want to play some like horror game. Oh, I just wasted my hits. I want to play some horror games, but the thing is, I don't know if I was going to wait till Halloween or what, but we'll do it anyway. It doesn't give you the contracts. Oh yeah, it won't. You got to do it on regular difficulty. You can't finish the game on simple. Yeah. I wasted both of my hit points on that boss. That's such a complete waste. And the only hit point left is on the monkey, who I don't want to fight. Is this feel up? Yeah, it's feel up.
Good day for us. Well done. Here goes.
Yeah, this ain't gone as well as I had hoped in terms of how well we're defeating the bosses using this weapon. It's because I don't use the charge. It's not really, like I say, it's not really for me. But if you like the charge, that's absolutely fine. And I'm glad that you like the weapon. I just prefer the pea shooter. Diglett says, I wonder where Jellymoon is. Yeah, Jellymoon is usually here for Cuphead streams. Yeah, haven't seen them. Valhun says, you usually do simple first, and after you practice, come back. Yeah, it's good for practice, of course. So Vatic, welcome back. Welcome back in, man. Right. Mangosteen, hooray! We get to bully Mangosteen. I'm actually, yeah, not doing as well as I would have hoped. I've got the invincibility charm on now, so hopefully we should be alright for a bit at least. We can do some damage with this weapon, which is something. I like, I'm going to use the invincibility against King Dice, just so we can avoid the cards for the first wave he sends out, and then we'll try to attack from there. Please do not land on number 1. Chocolate Mangosteen. Start over. I don't mind start over as long as I don't do number 9. I can't be bothered to fight against the monkey. It's just annoying. I don't mind fighting the other bosses. Diglett says, when you don't feel good, that I usually make you feel better. Or with the streams. Well, Diglett, I'm very, very happy to hear that. I'm glad that you enjoy the streams, and I'm glad that you get something from it, you know. That makes me happy to hear that. That's very wholesome. I like that. Right. Chip's bet again. You can kill him really fast with this weapon. This charge. We almost got him already. Strem. Right. Oh, this is taken way longer than before. I'm on 1 hour 54 minutes. The last time I beat this game was with the... wasn't it with the roundabout? I think it was the roundabout weapon. And that was 1 hour 46 minutes. Yeah. It's because this infernal thing. Right, as long as I can skip number 9, I don't want to fight against the monkey. I cannot be bothered. Please don't make me fight the monkey. Right, okay. Right, here we go. So this is what we're going to do now. I'm going to use my super to avoid the cards. The first phase. So I'm too busy focusing on dealing damage that I'm like... I know there's like a bug with this king dice with the cards bit, isn't there? There we go. I'm doing it properly now. Just took me a little while to get to. Rhino Rash says, so you can't finish the game if you beat all bosses on regular. Oh no, if you beat all bosses on... Oh, if you don't beat all bosses on regular, that's correct, Rhino Rash. If you play this game on simple, it blocks you from finishing the game. Now that is quite nasty, isn't it, Rhino Rash? That's brutal. I got an A rank, that's pretty good. Valhund says, Monkey knows where you live. That was pretty strong. I got him, Valhund. Mikai also beat King Dice, very good. Right, we're not going to do the evil ending. Even though I know some of you really enjoy to see that, but I'm not going to do it this time. We're on the final boss of the game. Let's see how we get on. I hope we do fine. I'm using the invincibility again. Which I didn't really want to use. Jeffrey said you're being quiet. That's not a problem at all, Jeffrey. You talk whenever you feel comfortable to do so. Diglett says, what happens when you beat all bosses on Expert? Nothing. You don't get anything for it. Well, you get an achievement. There's an achievement, and that's it. There's nothing special other than that, unfortunately. Oh, I looked away from the screen at the chat then. I gotta pause the game a minute. Miguel says, have you tried the Courage game? The Courage game. Really creepy. I've not. Tell me about that. What's the Courage game, Miguel? Tell me about that. Bendy Brave says, when you first beat King Dice, you got an A+. I think on my 200% save, I've got an S rank on the Devil, and I've got an S rank on King Dice as well, which is good. But those took time, and I also didn't use this weapon. I used a different weapon. I'm so glad that you can still fire like the weak version of this gun, by the way, because if you can't, you wouldn't have much defense against smaller enemies. The spider head is just really annoying to fight against, by the way. It just annoys me, this little spider head, because you can't. The reason it annoys me is because you can't really deal damage to him. I think we're on to the proper bit of this boss now. Right, here we go. You get an achievement for beating all the bosses on Expert, but yeah, you do. You don't have to get S rank to get an achievement. You have to get A rank or higher. Right. Don't forget to parry those bombs. You're gonna need to do that. You're gonna want to do that, I mean. Jacob, welcome in. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Cuphead. Thanks for checking out the stream. This is a charge only, which means we're only allowed to use the charge weapon. And we've almost finished the game. The stream might actually be coming to an end very soon. I'm very, very sorry, everybody. But we've nearly done it, so... Assuming I don't die, which I might. There's always the chance that I could. You can duck under those things quite well. So now that I've got invincibility, I want to use it against the poker chip. Just so you can avoid taking damage. There we go, there we have it, it's done! Jacob, I do remember you, Jacob. Yes, I do. Because you were in the Cuphead stream before as well. And I appreciate you coming back. And I'm very, very sorry, Jacob, but that's the end of the stream. Because I've just beat the boss. This has been 2 hours. Is a S rank even possible? Yeah, of course. GG. Thank you very much, Dino Rex, or the GG. And yeah, Jacob, you were in last time with the Cuphead stream before. Valhund Lover says, when the devil's boss is Satan, And Satan's boss, the whole world, and the whole world's boss. Yeah, it just goes round in circles. Yeah, I'll catch you next time, Klakawi. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday. But for everyone who's here now, do tune into the channel tomorrow because I'm going to be posting a video which is an update about the channel, about the YouTube channel, and I'm going to be explaining what we're doing and what's going to be happening with Cuphead. I'm going to do a whole chapter for that, which I'm looking forward to. I say thank you everybody for this. This has been great. I've really enjoyed this stream, but I am unfortunately going to have to end it there. I'm going to finish up reading the messages just now, and then I will be ending the stream. Valhund says, you've been late, but bye. I say, well, I'll catch you next time, Valhund. Not to worry about tuning in late, I'll catch you again. Tanya and Luke, thank you very much for the applause there. Jacob said you just came back from watching Sonic 2. I hope you liked it, Jacob, because I really enjoyed Sonic 2. I thought it was excellent. Miguel says a port for the cancelled Courage the Cowardly Dog PS1 game. I'll have to have a look at that. It sounds like a creepypasta game. See you next time, Valhund. Mikai as well says well. Jeffrey says goodbye. Jacob says see ya. Excellent. This has been me. Massive shout out to moderators Tanya and Luke. They always do an excellent job. Massive shout out to Rhino Rash, who's the first channel member. So he has access to the cool emotes, the bread emotes, which I love. So thank you very much, Rhino Rash, as well, as always, for being a channel member. It's very awesome of you. You are the first. And thank you very much to all of you who have watched the stream. It's been beautiful. Thank you. Bread been out.